welcome back to my channel, Safe with Dani. It's been a while, a long while. I haven't uploaded a video since end of September, so it's been 3 months. I have recorded videos in that time, but I haven't edited or uploaded them for one reason or another. Lost my mojo a bit for the channel, and mental health was in the gutter a little bit for the last few months. But I am here to do my count up of my 2025 savings tin, the spinner challenge that I was doing that I've been doing with Cherry Bee and budgeting_bed2 and Vicky over on Instagram. So I have completed it. I have been cash stuffing in the background and doing my budget and everything. My binders are completely empty, so I am literally, whatever I count up today will be starting all of my binders completely afresh. I'm back. I will be recording and uploading weekly again. I have taken what I've learned from the last 2 years. I've been cash stuffing for almost 2 years now. And I've taken what I've learned from the last couple of years and managed to stay on track and do okay financially. And Christmas was fine. Christmas was fantastic. It was definitely a more modest Christmas in comparison. But I've learned that my mistake was I didn't start saving for Christmas early enough. So I'm putting some new things in place for next year. One of which is this Christmas binder will be stuffed. I will be doing £50 a month religiously, so that will be on payday, and £50 a month on payday will be going into this. So all the ones that I started over the Christmas period, I've redone. I bought some scratch offs and I've redone them, so because the only one I haven't done is that 5. So that's what I'll start there, because I got silver scratch offs, so yeah, I didn't do that one, but I've restarted all of these and so that you guys can see me doing them, because you guys didn't see me doing them at all, because I didn't start the Christmas binder until October. And basically I got my daughter's birthday out of the way, and then I started Christmas. It was far too late. It was very, very stressful, so I'm not going to be putting myself through that again, and I will be stuffing for Christmas from January. Or from now, actually, because I'm going to put some of whatever's in here straight into the Christmas binder. I am moving this year. I have to move in summertime. I wanted to move anyway, which I did speak about previously, but now my landlady is selling my flat, so I have to move. There's no rush, like she's not kicking me out or anything, but she's selling the flat, so I need to move. So the Home Sweet Home binder again, I have cleared everything off. I'll be re-sticking the silver things over here and restarting the home binder, and that is an absolute necessity. Mini Mondays will be making a comeback in 2026. Which is brilliant, and I do have replacements for the annuals that I was doing. So on that note, I've got some happy mail. This isn't happy mail I ordered for myself. A very nice surprise came through the door, and it was this parcel from Manifest My Budget, who, to be honest, I hadn't heard of. I have been very much out of the community. I've watched a few videos of channels that I follow and I have been following. So I've watched videos just to kind of keep up with people and what they've been doing. But yeah, this is definitely a new one for me, so I'd not heard of this one before. And yeah, this package came through with a challenge in it. So I texted my friend Cherry Bee, because she was the first one that came into mind, and I said, have you ordered something for me? And she said she didn't know what I was talking about, but of course of course I knew. So thank you very much, Cherry Bee, my budgeting bestie, for this lovely Hello 2026 challenge. So this came with this manifest my budget thank you, and a little 5% off, and then a little mini roll and save, and of course a lovely paperclip which I'll add to my collection. And it's Hello 2026. It is a spinner challenge, and what's lovely is you can do a low spin or a high spin, so depending on what kind of week you're having, yep, you can either do 1 to 5 or 6 to 10. So that is really great. So it says attach your spinner and choose your preferred spin. So that's 52 weeks of the year, and yeah, you can choose. So that's really cool. So thank you so much, Cherry Bee, and thank you to Manifest My Budget, who also sent me these 2 little freebies. So Too Cute to Eat, there's a gingerbread one, and Vintage Christmas stockings. You can choose your amount for the stockings and choose your amount per book, so they can go into the Christmas binder. So thank you very much for those. So they will be, let's take Kimberly Budget's, oh, that's got stuck on there, there we go. Kimberly Budget's 52-week challenge we will take out of there. And we will put that into retirement for now. It may well get used again. Oh, we don't seem to have a... Right, let me just pop those in there. And actually we've got a tin for that, so we don't need the dashboard at the moment, but I can put that in an envelope soon. And then 25 in 2025 from Esther at My Money Matters. I did complete, everything was, I was reallocating monthly, so everything was reallocated from that. And yeah, I'm finished with that one. So loved that challenge. And so obviously, I think, well, I'd already shown you guys that I have bought 25 in 2026, and the aim is to save this all year round and have the £300 at the end of 2026. This one I will not open until New Year's Eve 2026. In fact, what I will do is I will put that now. 1 second. I can put that in there now, can't I? Put that way around. Because, yeah, we've got a whole new envelope for that one. So there we go. Because it's an annual binder. We'll put that in there, and then that is ready to go. My 2 new annual challenges. So in here we have car, very important yet again. I was very lucky in that my car passed its MOT. So I'm under no illusion that next year I'm going to be as lucky. So definitely need to save for car maintenance. Still doing 50p please. I have completed it 4 times now, so I am on my last go on this, and then I'll retire this one from We Got This Studio. And 100 Hearts of Joy we're still doing, and then I've got a new £2 challenge, which is Check Your Pink Heart, which is from Bethany Budgets, and I bought that from her store at the Big Budgeting Meetup. I've put holiday and house savings to the back because I just don't think I'm going to get a holiday this year, so that's staying there. And then house savings is I've got a whole binder for that, so once I move and everything, then the binder can retire and I can use this one for the savings. So that's that. And family binder is birthdays basically. I'm going to do roll and match. Did complete this before in the challenge binder, but I'm going to redo it, and this money is going to go straight into family's birthdays, so I'm doing it in order of the birthdays. So my partner's next, then my son, then it should be the other way around. So we've just had my stepson's birthday. That was in December. So he goes at the back. So yeah, my daughter, then my son, and then I've got date night at the back there. So things have had a bit of a shuffle. Let's have a look at the short term. So we're doing Seize the Day in this one. And then I have changed things around. So that's my envelope for Seize the Day. So we've got other birthdays here. An O Sugar Fund. School uniform and school savings. So this will be for things like stationery, books, things like that. And then a dedicated school uniform fund from Dingley Designs. School savings is from Esther at My Money Matters. And then we've also got haircuts and clothes in this short term binder. Challenges. So we have Moon and Stars from Polka Dot Budgets. It's basically a heads and tails. So £5 for Moon, £10 for Star. And we have this lovely coin for that. So that is the one that I will be doing out of my personal. And then we have savings challenges. So we've got Penguin Love from Safe Budgeting Life. It's okay not to be okay from Wednesday Plans. Smithy's Order from Dingley Designs. Violet's Turning Violet from Cash But Cute. Wizarding World from Budget Saving Queen. And Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy, because I've not completed that one. So that's the challenge binder. Family we've done. Home Sweet Home I've just showed you. And Christmas I showed you as well. Then in here, this is for the school holidays. So I'm going to be utilising this. I'm going to sort my annual leave out as early as possible in the new year, so that I'll roughly know how many days off I've got in each holiday. And then I need to save a chunk of my annual leave for moving. And then this one is a holiday binder, but this one isn't going to get used. As I said, I'll be restarting the Mini Mondays, and I will also be restarting this, which originally I bought for a very special trip where magic happens, but that is on hold until I've moved. So I need to think about what I'm going to use for that. And then finally, I do have the Big Budgeting Meetup folder, because I did get a ticket from Big Budgeting Meetup for 2026. So I will need to save up for my spends. So I've got the original Big Budgeting word search from Budget Saving Queen, and I'm going to reuse it because it's in Manchester again, so it's relevant, so I'm going to use that. And I've got this mini Big Budgeting Meetup 2026, and then the colouring in one as well. So yeah, so with those three I should be able to save up a nice bit of spending money plus my petrol. So that is my catch up. So I said about Christmas, got my ticket with it. And yeah, that's it. So that's my catch up. So now I'm going to open the tin. I do have a new tin for the new 2026 yearly challenge. Let's see if I can do this. Ta-da! Ooh, look at all the cash. Look at that. Oh, that is brilliant. Well, thank you very much, tin. That's going to go in the recycling bin. Wow. Right, I'm just going to separate this. I will fast forward it. Right. Okay, so that's it all separated. So we're going to count the change first. We've got 2, 4, 6 in £2 coins, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So £19 coins. So that's 19. In tens we have 10, 20. Right, let's try counting it this way. 10, 20, 30. My fingers are dry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. We have 120. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 115. So I'm just going to double check that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. Yep, that is correct. So grand total of £260. £260 to give us a head start for 2026. It's not masses, but it is a really good head start for 2026. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the change. I don't know whether to start, well, if I get £1 out of here, I can make that 20 and I can get that changed up into £20. And then the 6 can start the £2 challenge. I know it's a challenge into a challenge, but I think that's going to be what's best, because then I can add £20, whatchamacallit, what am I trying to say? Placeholder, that's what I was trying to say. So bear with. Right, so I don't actually have a £20 placeholder, so I've got a £200 one. I'm going to cross out the 0, and then it's a 20. And that will have to do. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get £1 out of here, and we will need to remember that we've borrowed £1. I can get that changed up. In fact, I think I've got £1 in my purse, so I'm not going to borrow one out of there. Rewind, I'm not going to do that, but I will put the £6 into there and mark that off. And then if we move this to one side, and I'll get that changed up, and then we'll put £20 placeholder. And when I get that changed up, I will replace it. So let's first of all mark off. I'm so used to the £2 one being at the back. Let's mark off 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. And what I like about this is there's far less, so it will be a lot quicker. I'll get the £2 completed. I did really enjoy that £2 challenge from H2M budgeting, but it takes such a long time to complete. I'm going to enjoy small wins in 2026. I think that's going to motivate me. So yes, so there we go. So we'll go into the short term and see if there's anything we want to put in in here. Now the O Sugar Fund is important, but I am almost finished the Penny Savings Challenge on Monzo, and I will have just over £667 in that once it is complete, and that is my emergency fund. and that is for things like I pay for a health plan at work, so I get things like optical, dental, things, several other things, but I have to pay out for them and then I claim them back. So rather than using like my wages, which always puts me in a bit of a sticky situation, I can just use from the emergency fund and put it back. And then for things like my Hoover broke this year, my tumble dryer broke this year, for things like that, I've got the money there. I don't need to borrow, I don't need to use Klarna, I don't need to do any of that, so that the money is there. So yeah, so the emergency fund is in there. The Sugar fund, I want to build up over the year, so if I do have to use the emergency fund, then I've got this as like a backup as well. So yes, so there we go. So we're going to put some into school uniform. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So if we make that £5, I'm going to use purple. So each one is 5, so that's 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. So that's 120 is the target there. So if I do, and just do the collar in the pocket, oh, maybe the sleeves, and that little line, yeah. So that's 5, we'll put 20 in here. Of the 260, which is a nice little start, isn't it? For that, just going to try and boost everything, so everything's going to get a little bit today. So that's 20 going into there. So we'll put the placeholder in, as it's the first one that I'm doing. And then we will do school savings. So each shape represents 2 with a total of 50. So we did this one in pink last time, didn't we? So we'll do it in pink again. So we'll put 10 into here. Oh my gosh, my colouring. Oh, I can't colour in stars. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't know why I picked the one in the middle, but there we are. So let's put 10 in here. We will put 10 in haircuts, and we will put, I need to get a challenge for clothes really, but we'll start it off with 20. And that's had a little boost. Right, let's go into annuals. And there's only really one here because we're not going to do the 2 at the back. So car is going to get 20. And we need the pink. There's the black. So each one's 10. So that's 10 and 20. We might come back to this one. Because the service is due in May. So we might come back to that one and put a bit more in. Let's see how far we get with it. So into family, and we will do 20 into my partner's birthday, and 20. Was that everything? There was a birthdays one. Where did that go? Was that in short term? think it was, yes, birthdays I will also give 10 to. Start using the 5s now. There, right, we've done annuals, we've done family, we'll do home sweet home. So what have we got? We have got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 105 and 40, so £145 we've still got, so we're doing all right. So let's do Rainbow Road. Let's do a Rainbow Road. This is saving for the house. So this is Rainbow Road by Peachy Budgets, and you follow the path to save. So we use green, purple, blue, pink, red and yellow. Yeah, so we have a blue. So the first blue is £10, and we will go again, and another blue, so that's £20. So that's 30 going into there. So let's do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need to put the stickers back on that one. Which I will do Christmas. Christmas is going to get £50 a month, but let's start. Most of these in here were from Esther's subscription, which was fantastic. And then there is some from also from Polka Dot Budgets. Okay, so let's start on here. So let's do a scratch. So no cookie is £5 and a cookie is 10. So we are going to start off with this one. So there's no cookie, so that's 5. And let's do another one. We'll do this one. Oh, another no cookie, so that's 10. Right. Give that a little hoover. And we'll put 10 in who stole the cookie. And we've officially started Christmas 2026. Right, this one, when I was doing it, I was doing this one and this one into this envelope. So we'll definitely cross off the 5 because then that gets that out of the way. We'll use red because red is a Christmassy colour. So we know that we've done that one and that one. We'll cross that off. And 5, and then we will do this. Oh, I've got it out. So that's from Polka Dot Budgets. And I've just done each one as 5. So we've got 5 going in there. So 10, 15, 20. Do £20. 20. And let's let's see. Choose what each icon represents. Roll the dice and see what number it lands on. So that's this one. That was the number one. Roll the dice and see what number it lands on. Right, I'm going to have a think about that one. I'm not going to start that one today. That's When Santa Got Stuck from Esther at My Money Matters. Yet another cash challenge. What an abomination. So we have with Snowball and without Snowball. So with a Snowball, we'll do 10, and without the Snowball, we'll do 5. So let's see what we will get. I'm going to do this one. Oh, look at him. So that is 5. And we'll do this one. Also without a Snowball, so that one's 10. Oh, he's got a Snowball. So that's 10, 15 going into here, which is fine. I didn't know it was in his hand. Why I didn't know that is beyond me. Let's use the blue to show him, to show that we've done that. So that's 5 plus the 10 is £15 going into this one. And then we might leave Christmas there. So we've got stocking fillers, colour and save. So we'll do the fillers worth £10, I think. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, we'll do it at 10 because that saves 150. But we're not going to do that one today. That will get, Christmas will get stuffed again on the 15th of January. And then we also have, so I've put this one directly in Christmas gifts. We've got While Shepherds Washed Their Socks by Night. So I think I might make those 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so that would be 90, or I might make them £2. I haven't decided yet. So that one, yeah. So that is good. And Christmas food, Christmas days out. Excellent. So they've been stuffed. Now let's have a look at school holidays. That's not school holidays, that's holidays. Which we do not have the money for right now, or in the near future. So the first school holidays we have is February, February half term. So it's normally my birthday in February half term. What should we do? So it'll be 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40. So that'll be £90. Might not need that much, but let's go with it and see, as it's February half term. So this is from Jasmine Creations UK, and I actually picked this up off of the swap table at the big budgeting meetup this year. So we're gonna go 5, 10. So that would be £50. That might be enough. Let's do that. Right, the toilet roll's going to get 1 and that's going to get 2. So, is that right? That's 5, 10, 10, 20. So that would be £30. See how we go with that. So let's do 15 in that. So far. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I'm only going to realistically probably have 1 day off in February half term. So £30 might be enough. But we'll see how we get on. If we can stuff that and then, complete that and then see how we go. So now let's see how much we've got. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So there's 55 there. So we're going to go back into annuals. And we're going to put another 20 into the car. Shall we do 30 to the car? We'll do 30, 10, 20, 30. 30 to the car, and that gives that a real good start, and we've got our first £50 towards the £500 goal. Let's just make sure I've counted that right. Oh, I'm trying to put more money in now. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 in car. Forgot to put the the tracker back in. I've got lots of 5s, haven't I, for when we start, and I need 5s. Right, we're going to put £10 into the O Sugar Fund. Where's the brown? There's the brown. Just cross off our first poop emoji. And then that starts that, which is wonderful. And we will put the last 15 into clothes. 5, 10, 15. So then that takes that to 10, 20, 25, 30, £35. Because I'm going to need some stuff for the children when summer comes around. So that is that. Thank you very much for sticking with me if you have. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a long time, but I'm back and I'm really happy to be back, and I'm looking forward to getting really involved with the community again, as in watching lots of videos, seeing how everybody is, what everyone's up to. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, and wishing you all the best for 2026. Happy New Year to everybody. Whatever you are doing this evening, I hope it is what you want to be doing, whether that is you're out or sitting in front of the telly and in bed by 10 o'clock, whatever it is. I just hope that you are happy and ready for 2026, and I wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I will speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye.